Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of the G&A podcast. I am Mieruko's friend, Hana, who's also a confirmed ass eater. What else do we do?
And I am your favorite one-armed pianist, Sobroni.
And welcome back to the G&A podcast, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb. How you doing, Oni?
I am amazed I am alive. How are you doing?
Yeah, you kind of sound like you down bad.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Cool.
I'm okay. A little today was a lot. I feel like I didn't get much done. I still feel tired.
Which, yeah, I'm on 3 hours of sleep, so I'm just like, if I sound a little bit out of it, that's fine. I got a Red Bull here.
Okay, we can just make this a nice, cute, and quick episode. I will not, trust me, I will not object to that. But with the greetings out of the way, let's just hop right into it. Let's start with our new segment this week in anime. You can go first, Oni.
All right, just a quick piece of news. There is a Zombieland Saga movie. Zombieland Saga anime gets film project. And on Sunday for the Zombieland Saga anime announced that the anime is getting a film project. I don't think it says when the film is coming out, but it is nice to know that, the show's getting its respect. Zombieland Saga is a favorite of ours, so hopefully we'll get to see it subbed. It'll come over.
And Lily.
Mm-hmm. Lily for sure. Lily better have a big role in the movie.
Right.
So, yeah, cool little piece of news. What about you, Drew?
I saw this and I was just like, my first reaction to this news was like, you've got to be shitting me. Like, you really can't not be shitting me. So, you'll never guess which anime got a spin-off comedy manga for God knows whatever reason.
Oh yeah, Shadow Game. I saw that.
Yeah, Shadowverse.
Shadowverse, yeah.
They're getting their own comedy.
Why? It was a comedy, wasn't it?
Yes. In a very satirical way of it being a joke, then yes.
How could it be any funnier?
Or make any less sense? Oh,
I would never understand Shadowverse.
Or the popularity. Like, why? In my mind, it should be a one and done thing. It's the anime.
But why push the anime in the game when you have a mobile game that's like by far the most successful thing that you have going? Like, do people care about the Shadowverse anime and not mobile game?
I feel like I almost feel like the answer must be like, I wouldn't say yes, but they not like, I don't know where this demographic came from, who was like, oh my god, Shadowverse anime, oh my god, probably a bunch of young kids.
But even like the young kids, I'd be like, I feel like they'd be watching Vanguard or Yu-Gi-Oh or some shit, not Shadowverse.
But you have to keep in mind, Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh, they're like, that's old. That's
wow.
us.
Drew. No, you did not just say that. Vanguard is the new hotness, all right?
Vanguard is not new. It is but
new hotness.
It is anything but new. We both know Card Vanguard's been around for a minute.
And Yu-Gi-Oh may be old, but it's an OG and it kicks around and beats all these youngins every day, all right?
Okay, Grandpa Oni. I'm sorry, Grandpa Oni.
Will whack the shit out of Shadowverse with its cane, all right?
Okay, Oni. Okay, Grandpa Oni. Time to take your meds. Settle down. We're sorry. But yeah, basically, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand how this train has still kept going. I just don't. I'm like, what is it? Is it the fact that the game, like, the anime just does whatever it wants? Like, is it the very generic characters? Like,
extraordinarily generic characters.
Oh my gosh. Mind you, it took this long. So I'm gonna say this something and we're gonna move on. I need y'all to sit with the fact that this anime came out, they made a whole separate game just based off the anime. And then it took a whole year for them to finally put the legendary cards from the anime into the actual mobile game that the anime is based on.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing over at the Shadowverse department of Cygames, but they are on it. They're on some really strong stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, give me some, give me whatever drug that makes what I said make sense. Like, because what? Mind you, all these cards are pretty fucking dope. So that's why I'm like, I mean, that's why I'm personally upset by it, because I love using Luca's Dark Emperor because it's really good and broken as shit. Like,
how dare you support the anime this way, Drew? You should not use those cards in protest from where they're coming from.
Nah, I like women. Also, Chrono Witch OP. Shout out to Runecraft. Yes. Oh yes, Spell Boost is back on top.
That's okay, because that mobile Shadowverse doesn't matter anymore. Drew, it's all about the anime and
clearly
and the Switch game.
Clearly not. Yeah. So yeah, that was dumb. All right, now that we are done with the news, it's time to move on to our weekly reviews. And we are going to start with Mushoku Tensei, part 2, episode 3.
So, this was the fan service episode for Drew.
Oh my god, can you stop saying that?
No, I'm not going to stop saying that, because I know we're going to get a fan service episode of Eris, and I don't want to hear you be like, oh, I can't believe the show's just pandering to lolicons and shit.
But I'm not a Shotokan.
I'm just saying the show is equal opportunity, all right?
I don't care. It's like, I don't care about that. Just don't say that it's for me.
Fine,
that's the
fine. The show is
listen.
You got your
like,
Shotas, and
you know what's so
lowies.
funny? It's so funny because there's other guys you can use that as their example, like Rudyard, whatever, however you say his name. Rudyard is right there, there in 4K. I wish he was. I mean, listen, he's like, listen, he's shirtless in all his scenes. Like, I'll take what I can get. Listen, there'll be one of those days where they're gonna have men bonding time, and he's gonna get into hot springs, and that'll be my chance.
You know, this episode did have a very what's that show? Golden Kamui feel to it.
Yes. It really did. It really did. Oh my gosh. Like that whole, oh my god, that massage scene was so uncomfortable.
It was incredibly uncomfortable.
It was so uncomfortable.
Even for me, I was like, I
was like, why is this reminding me of Oz? But yeah. And then the second half of the episode where like shit hits the fan, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I knew that what's his name was gonna betray them. What's his name? Gaius Cleaner or whatever.
Yeah,
Gaius Cleaner.
Gallus Cleaner.
Yeah, him. I knew he was gonna betray them at some point.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was gonna be badass.
Yeah, I also didn't think he was gonna be strong. I thought he was just gonna be like a smart, like intelligent guy who betrays them and gets killed real quick. I wasn't expecting him to be like, ha, I'm actually a fucking super swords master.
Yeah, he kind of fucked them up real good. I love how he's like, I can see the future, and then he's like, I'm still going to, like, you can't avoid it.
Yeah,
which I knew eventually was going to become a problem.
There's only so much you can do by just seeing it second into the future, you know.
Exactly. So yeah,
you know, I kind of like people are gonna hate on me and cancel me, but I like Rudy as a character. He's just a really good character.
I like him when he's not being a fucking creep.
I like him when he's being a fucking creep because it helps. It makes him feel more realistic. Like, listen.
Ew. I feel like you tried to say relatable, and
yes, and relatable. All right, listen. First of all, let me know if you were in prison and there was a hot guy guard walking up to you. Let me know you wouldn't be checking him out. All right, Drew. You'd probably be like, I'm just saying, if I was in prison and there was a
first of all, if there's anything that gay men excel but better than anyone is how to sneak a look properly. I would not be just oogling him like a creep because that's what Rudy is. I'm sorry that y'all are some creeps, but I'm not a creep.
It occurred to me that someone, I think someone pointed it out, but it occurred to me that he was probably just getting hard also while watching because he was naked. So,
well, girl, turn around. Like, no wonder why she threw water on you.
I was gonna say she kept looking at him like pervert. Disgusting.
Exactly. Probably.
But like, I can't blame him though. Like, that's what I mean. That's why I like him because he's just.
First of all, I'm not getting erect in a prison. Like, I'm not getting erect when I'm incarcerated, no matter how hot the guard is. Like, that guard, like, he's there to keep me in, not out. No matter how hot he is, he's part of the problem.
Nah, I feel like you'd still get hard.
I can compartmentalize.
Nah, I don't think you're above horniness.
I
You people like to pretend you're better than Rudius, but you know you deep down you are the same.
No,
he is you are him.
No, not at all. Rudy is gross. I ain't picking up no underage men's anything to do anything. Thank you.
Yeah, no, he has those moments which are relatable, but also I like him because he, like, you know, he generally has really good hero moments, like that part at the second half of the episode where he
those parts are fine.
Mm-hmm. But even then, it's not like he's just like, I'm gonna save them because I'm the hero. It's like he actually has a struggle and it's like, I hate these assholes because they locked me in prison.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to all die, but I can't really beat this dude. So do I fight? Like, it's a very.
I mean, the struggle, the result to save the people. I feel like yes, he struggled. It wasn't that hard of a struggle.
Well, it became a harder struggle once Gallus Cleaner showed up and beat the fuck out of everybody.
Yes, then it was like, oh shit, yeah, that was a struggle.
Because I legit think he would have let him go if the dog didn't show up. He was just gonna be like, I can't fucking kill this guy.
Yeah, it's fair.
Mm-hmm.
But the dog came and he was so cute. I was like, yo, if this doggy gets hurt, I'm worst episode of the week.
My finger was on the end stream button if the dog was hurt in any way. I was just gonna end the stream.
No. Nope. But the doggy was spared. Can't say the same for Eris's grandpa.
Ooh, yeah, rip.
Damn. They literally were like, well, this magic thing, it kind of happened in your land, and nothing happened. You didn't find out why, so we're gonna kill you, which doesn't make any sense. Like, how does that make any sense? You just killed him because he couldn't solve some anomaly? Like, imagine if a UFO crashes, and then instead of focusing on the UFO, they're like, oh, you didn't solve the UFO thing enough. We gotta kill you and find someone who can. I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird, but I feel like it makes sense. They need like a fall guy. They're just like, oh, it's not our fault. It's this guy's fault. Kill him.
It's no one's fault. There's no one knows where it came from.
Yeah, like, but you know how people they're gonna be like, blame somebody. We need to blame somebody.
I guess. I'm sure they'll explain it in more detail
once they come back around to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, poor Eris. I feel
Eris is gonna be kind of upset.
Kind of upset.
That seems even upset.
She's gonna go Super Saiyan, whatever that looks
I like that they threw in the little side lore thing where it's like, oh, the Gallus Cleaner was like, oh yeah, all these aristocrats at the mainland buy these beast girls. And then Rudy's like, oh yeah, probably Eris's grandfather.
Yeah, they're like,
that makes me feel even worse.
Ooh, yikes, man. Yo, this fan, even though I'm mad that grandpa's dead, like the whole family is trash.
Yeah,
like, they are true. They are nobles in the truest of sense.
Yeah, the whole character is like almost everyone is just like this really gray character. It's like, oh, they're really cool. And then 2 minutes later, they're like, what a piece of shit this guy is.
You're right. I mean, it's like it's sad. It's sad when the grandpa is the least problematic one. He's like, oh, he's just fucking his maids. Like, like that's it. But then it's like, I refuse to believe that the grandpa bought them. In my mind, it was that guy who's obsessed with them. He is the one who probably specifically sought them out. Probably. His uncle.
Yeah, probably. He is kind of super sus too. Actually, no, his uncle probably. What if he arranged for his grandfather to die? For Eris's grandfather to die. I can see him doing that kind of shit.
Wait, that's not. I thought that was his. That's his actual dad.
Yeah, his dad.
You think he got his dad murdered?
Yeah, the dude's. He had that one scene in part 1 where he was kind of power hungry, like, yo, Rudius, I can set you up with Eris and we can take control of the family together.
I mean, true, but it's like there's no point in killing your dad. Maybe if it was like your father-in-law.
Well, if he killed his father, wouldn't he be next in line because Eris is missing? Or I don't know how it works, but I can see it. I can see
I don't think Eris is next in line.
He did like Eris a lot.
He did like Eris a lot, but I don't think first of all, I feel like this time, or it's kind of like it's giving me medieval timey.
But that's what I mean.
Vibes.
It gives me like
so that I don't think
vibes.
So. Yeah, which means they wouldn't readily just put a little girl in charge.
Maybe, but I feel like there's some backroom politics that he might be involved in.
Because,
like you said, it'd be super weird for them to just be like, "Yeah, the thing happened in your area and you didn't respond, so we're killing you."
Yeah, they definitely. I think they were trying to get him dead somehow, and the whole event that happened was their way in.
Possibly. Interesting.
Possibly.
And this is why the show's so great. We started this segment talking about little boy butts, and now we're all the way talking about Game of Thrones intrigue. See? Everything.
Yes.
The show has
everything. Tune in to the next episode for more theory crafting and hopefully age appropriate butts.
We'll see.
We'll see. Unfortunately, we shall see. All right. Up next we have Komi-san wa Komyosho desu. Episode 2?
Yep, 2.
Yeah.
Yet another super pretty episode.
And we're introduced to potentially one of the best characters in the show.
Osana.
Najimi.
Yes. I did say last time that the show's gonna need really good supporting characters to carry it, and it looks like it has at least one.
Yeah. Yeah, we found them already. I mean, I would say 2.
Are you also counting the
Yes, I'm also counting the lesbian who the yandere lesbian.
Yeah.
Who just went crazy at what's his face
in the beginning of the episode.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that was fucking great. Don't call her you trash. I'll kill you.
Don't call her trash. I'm fucking burning.
Don't ever talk to me again. Poor what's his name? Tadano. Poor Tadano. He's unpopular.
Very much so. But yeah, so I really like that. Episode 2, we really meet a character who's just like, oh, I can't deal with Komi. As opposed to like, oh, we can also be friends. Like, what? I mean, eventually they became quote unquote friends, but
through a wild twist of fate.
Yeah, she's like, It's very funny. Like, I like that keep referencing that she has so many friends. Yeah. Also, I kind of like that they keep playing with Najimi's gender.
Yeah, they switch it back and forth whenever.
Like, she, and then when the guy like confessed, and she was like, "Nope, I'm a boy." Like that's not happening.
Yeah, I like that they just keep it ambiguous and just keep flip flopping in between. Listen, Najimi is pretty no matter what. All right, I'm fine.
Exactly. Yep, absolutely.
Oh my god! I'm happy that they keep the comedy fresh, because at the core of the show, the comedy is just like, look at Komi being awkward in weird situations, but they keep finding a way to make the situations like fresh and funny. Like when she confronted the big buff dude that was hitting on Najimi, and she like had the JoJo face and was like, "I'm gonna kill you. I killed somebody with their keys before." Like, I just keep finding it funny that he at least find a way to keep the jokes fresh.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh my god, and the Star Bears. Starbucks conundrum.
Star Bears would be good. Good call.
Right. Listen. The way I would open Star Bears, open it up in the village, because gays love a good iced coffee. Instead of Starbucks, Star Bears, and that's it.
I actually related really hard to the cafe scene, to be honest, because there's a new cafe in my area I moved to, and I literally did the same thing Komi did, where I walked in, looked at it for 5 seconds, and walked right the fuck out because it was way too fancy for me. So that cafe scene hit me hard.
I kind of want to see that cafe.
It's pretty nice.
How far is it from your place?
Like literally 3 blocks.
Okay, we're gonna take a trip there.
Yeah.
Show me around. Oh, excuse me.
You'll be my excuse to finally go inside.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'll be the person who's brave enough to go there. Mm-hmm. I'll be your Najimi.
Yeah.
As long as you don't make me wear a dress.
We'll
I mean, unless.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Up next, we have Takt op.Destiny episode 3.
Episode 2.
2, excuse me.
Which is my episode of the week.
I was gonna make it I knew it. Well, okay, so I kind of panicked without thinking because I was like, oh shit, I don't know what's my episode of the week gonna be. Mushoku Tensei and Komi-san were close, but then then I thought about Takt and I was like
it gets it for that one piano scene at the end by itself. Like that by itself is fucking amazing. Listening to both of them play on the piano together.
Oh my god, it was
really good. Like I can't watch that scene and not like nod my head and like tap my foot to the beat.
It was good because it was good in the way that it was also sad. Like I'm kind of, first of all, okay. Mm-hmm. So now I know why this is so familiar. This is literally a plot line in Angel, like the series, Angel. Like as in like Buffy, like from Buffy.
I was about to say, why is this so familiar?
Like, yeah, so like Buffy the Vampire, there's a spin-off show called Angel, which is like her vampire ex moves to Los Angeles and all that shit happens. So in the last season, there's this one girl who goes by the name of Fred, cute as can be, such a great personality, so adorable, so mousy, so sweet, so cute. Basically, something happens to her. She dies, but the thing that kills her takes her body. And now this is like, hi, I am new Fred, quote unquote, or whatever. I forgot what the name of the demon is. But essentially, that's the same what happened to Cosette, except Cosette wasn't killed by anything that possessed her.
Yeah, she just kind of became a separate entity.
Yeah, it just became something different. So I was just like, I've seen this plot line used before.
Although I have to say,
it still hurts.
It does hurt. I'm getting what was the name of that anime from last season? The detective is already dead vibes. Where I'm just like, oh great, thanks for introducing me to the best girl and then killing her.
Yep, that's literally what happened.
Literally, thanks anime. Don't do those. This better not become a trend where we just introduce the best girl that has the best personality and is the most fun and active character in the show by far, and then kill her off and replace her with somebody.
What are you talking about? Cosette's still here.
Oh yeah, huh? Just dialed down from 100 to 5.
Right, and all she wants to do now is eat and kill D2s.
And I like this episode because it also it made Takt feel like better. Like when the episode first started and he was just like, I want to play on my piano, I don't give a shit about anybody. I was like, oh god, he's a douche, I fucking hate him. But then
now he's a douche.
He is a douche. Like think about the start of the episode, he was just like, this cute girl's coming like, oh he's a bit of a gloomy dick. He was giving me Sasuke.
Exactly.
He was like the Sasuke of pianos. I gotta avenge my clan by playing this fucking piano.
Essentially.
Why don't you go outside and take a bath? No, pianos only.
I only know piano.
Can I play piano in bath? No, not doing it.
Yeah.
But then he opened up throughout the episode, so I'm like, oh, this is cute.
And just the animation of her. I remember the animation of Cosette running in the beginning, like, oh, like how did they make running look so good? Just running. Love that. Yeah. Yeah, like you said, when they play the music, when they played it together.
Yeah, that was actually really beautiful. Although I did laugh when they first started because it was like she was waiting for him, so she started playing some song, and it was like this like fucking Beethoven symphony or whatever. And he's like, "You don't play that at a fair." And he comes down, sits down, and fucking plays like the Mr. Softy ice cream song or something. I'm like, all right, you need something in between these two different moods right now.
Like, nope, but we're going full carny.
Is this a carnival or a fucking wake? Where am I? So
yeah, this is a really feel good episode. Like,
well,
until it wasn't. Until it wasn't.
Well, I kind of predicted that was gonna happen. I was just waiting for the drop. I was like, all right, when's it gonna happen?
Because it's like clearly, you know, something's a little different about her. Just a little bit. Oh, and then Takt's face at the end. Oh, man, that was rough. When he was just like, grrr! Like, you know, I will say I've never seen him make a face like that. So
yeah, it also explains why in the current day he's a little bit standoffish with her. Yeah, he's just like still salty about what happened.
Yeah, because it's like he kind of treats her like whatever. Because it's like you're not Cosette. You're not really. You're
just like this shell of her.
Well, he'll be alright.
It's all right. He got his piano. It's fine.
Exactly. All right. Up next, we have Senpai ga Uzai Kohai no Hanashi. Let's see. How do I feel about this episode? I will say the boss is the best wingman confirmed.
Oh yeah.
In a way, in the first few minutes, he saw that homegirl wanted to eat with him. He's like, oh wow, look at the time. I actually have something else to do. Go eat with your girlfriend.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. I like that they actually continued the where they left off from last week, and it was like a major plot point in the episode. I thought they were gonna just brush it under the rug, but it kind of like drove the entire plot of this episode.
Yeah,
which was nice. Seeing her insecurities.
Yeah, we also got to meet Natsumi, who's probably gonna be my favorite character.
It was awesome.
You know, we just ignored that guy and then kicked him. And I'm just like, well, I don't condone violence, even if some annoying shitbag is annoying you. But some annoying shitbag was annoying her. Like, hey, what's up? You're pretty.
The way he just stood there after
and she's not talking to you.
Yeah, and they're just like talking to each other, and he's just like there. I'm like, oh my god, this is the most awkward thing. Just walk away.
Okay, Oni, but do you understand why I'm just like, yes, why I shit on the men who be following a girl after, hey miss, I'm trying to da. You see how obnoxious that looks in anime? Why would we want that in real life?
I don't want that in real life. I like that they did it multiple times in the episode too, because the other girl from the office, Toko Sakurai, she also had to go through the whole thing with her coworkers just being like, "Oh, I'm gonna date her. No, I'm gonna date her. I'm gonna ask her out like a desperate person multiple times."
So cringe. He's like, hey, you wanna go out with me? Like, no, I can't. Tomorrow, any day of the week.
Please.
I'm like, I'm just like, ugh. You reek of desperation. It's not cute. It's not a cute smile.
And I like that she has a little thing going with Kazuma now.
That was so
super cute. It was really adorable.
It was really really cute.
He might actually low-key also become my favorite character because he had a couple of really great moments this episode.
Oh, and he called her.
He called her and then just like hides behind the doorway when she sees him.
Like, wrong number, click. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Or even in the after they run into Futaba on the train and she has like the stuffed bra. And he's just like looking at her, like looking back and forth between Takeda and her over and over again. Like,
yeah.
Did you notice anything different?
He's like, nope, I sure didn't. I'm like, oh, poor Futaba. She's in for a slow burn, huh? The slowest of burns. Oh gosh.
But it ended on a nice note. I like the message of this episode where it's just like he might not see me as a romantic partner, but at least he cares about me. Yeah,
exactly. No, that was very sweet. Sometimes I'm still like I feel like I know they're gonna be eventually get together, but I still have to. Sometimes I think I'm like, is it really gonna happen? Like this is like the least pushy they've been about a romance in a very long time.
Yeah, it feels more natural.
To the point where I'm starting to question it.
Yeah,
what's going to happen?
This is not a romance, actually.
It's a romance between Kazuma and Sakurai.
Yeah, it's their romance the whole time. They're the main characters.
Exactly. And then Takeda is like, nope, I'm gay.
I wonder if they're gonna do like a Toradora thing where maybe like their friends try to play matchmaker. You know, like Futaba tries to work with Sakurai to pair her up with Kazuma, and Kazuma works with Takeda. Yeah. I can see that happening.
That'd be cute. Yeah, this is great. Also, we got introduced to her Futaba's bada muscle daddy. Yeah. And I'm just like, yes.
Even just from the back, he was intimidating.
Yeah, yeah, that's one word to put it, yes.
If he was your prison guard.
No, because then I would be then it would be intimidating, not sexy. Not sexy. But no, when he's in a house that I am also in with just an apron cooking, doting over his granddaughter, that is fine. That is no longer intimidating. Yeah, but oh no, this is also a cute episode. I like this.
Very good. I'm enjoying the show so far.
Yeah. It's so weird how we're just like enjoying all these episodes of things.
Yeah, this was a very a season where we were very skeptical about a lot of stuff. And so far it's been so good.
Yes. Speaking of which, moving on to a Platinum End. That's right, y'all. We're covering Platinum End because a lot of people have been talking about it. I've just seen like on the Discord, on Twitter. Everyone's been very interested in this, even though it kind of low key feels like another battle royale anime.
This is literally just Future Diary. Literally Future Diary.
But make it angels.
But angels, and also somehow less horny than Future Diary was. Because there's no Yuna.
Yeah. Which
is weird because there is a naked angel that has like plenty of ass shots somehow, but whatever.
Oh yeah, not Nase.
The
angel, the main character. But yeah, I feel like I'm too distracted by her complete sociopathic tendencies to notice her ass.
Why not both?
Because she's literally just like, just kill your uncle,
kill your family,
and take the money back.
I swear, this would be the best twist if there is no angels and this dude is just a fucking like schizophrenic sociopath the whole time and he just imagines Nanase.
Okay, then how do he fly and all that stuff? You can't say
whatever.
Yeah, they're not gonna do a whole thing where it's all fake. They would have to give like Yeah, listen, we just finished Igarashi. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I'm
Yeah, just
tired.
wait till next week when Shotoko
Guys,
shows up.
guys, just being gay is very tiring. I don't need this. Let me live. Don't. Mm-mm. Um, yeah, but they have some very interesting powers. You know, their wings, so they can like super fly and what have you.
Yeah.
And then the red and white arrows. The white arrows are insta kill,
Super
death
OP,
shot
please
thing,
nerf.
right? Basically, and then the red one is like basically. I love how they're just like it's basically mind control under the guise of it being like love. Like it's like
It's nothing to do
yeah,
with
it's
love.
love arrows. I'm like, girl, just say mind
Yeah,
control.
this is mind
Call it
control
a day.
arrows. I can tell that the guy from Death Note wrote this because there's so many arbitrary like rules that they like throw at at the viewer. Like I like it because it's like, oh, okay, there's like a lore to this, but
Yeah,
it really does feel like Death Note, where the first few episodes of Death Note were all like establishing the rules of the Death Note. Like, all right, you can't write the person's name this way. You have to think about the person when you're writing it. Da, 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 da. It feels like that with this because they're like, all right, there's red arrows, white arrows, and wings, and only certain people get red arrows. Certain people get white arrows. Some people are OP and they get all the things like you. Like, I like that little bit of a gaminess to it.
I do like that it's not like even though it's headed in the direction of battle royale, it's not straight up a battle royale. If that makes any sense. Like it's not like you guys must fight to the death and kill each other, and when the last one will be God. It's like one of y'all's gonna become God. I don't know. They never stated if like there needs to be only one person left so far. So maybe it'll, maybe it's not necessarily just last person standing. Possibly. Even though I feel like it's probably, even though it probably.
Also, I'm willing to bet any amount of money, like 1,000% sure that the girl they mentioned at the end of the second episode that he has a crush on definitely is the person with the angel that found him at the end of the second episode.
Angel or dead?
No, Angel. Like the angel that.
No. I'm saying she'll either have an angel or she's dead.
Oh, I think she has that angel that found him.
No, I thought that was his. I thought that was the boy's angel.
I don't think that's his angel. What the Metro whatever dude?
Yeah, I'm calling him Kamen Rider.
Yeah, Kamen Rider.
Yeah, that's his. Like the gold strip over the nose.
The one that looks like a Shota.
I'm almost positive that's
because he was watching him on TV when he was doing the whole hostage situation.
Yeah, because he didn't come with him for obvious reasons.
But he was like, "Oh, this guy is a threat or something."
Wait, when he was watching the TV?
Yeah, he was like watching the TV and he's like, "Oh, we're cornered," or "This guy's a threat," or something like that.
Oh, well then maybe not. Then...
Either way, I think her name was Saki. I'm pretty sure she's going to be one of the god candidates. Because this is just Death Note, so Death Note. This is just Future Diary, so of course there's going to be a character.
Exactly. So yeah, sorry, I'm clicking to look for Homeboy being on the TV, as they would say. And I can't find it. I'll just I'll let you have it. Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy that his uncle killed his brother. What? Well, brother-in-law.
Also, this is a low-key hilarious show because the way that they died is just like car bomb. Really, like, all right.
Like you.
Did you not think your uncle killed them? I mean, if my family died in a car bomb, I'd be like, yo, it must have been someone really close to my family who killed them. And it definitely wasn't natural causes.
Someone, I mean, anyone could put in a car bomb in a car in the dead of night.
But like, why? And also, wasn't the whole purpose of that to like claim money from his family or whatever, inherit money?
Yes.
So I would definitely be like, yo, why did my uncle inherit all my family's money? Why was there a car bomb explosion?
Yeah, and I would probably bet that homeboy does not have the intellect to like.
He's not light.
He's not smart enough to cover a murder, like a bombing of multiple people.
The main character is definitely not a light clone. I'll give you that much.
Oh no, I was saying the uncle.
The uncle's also not very smart either, but
yeah, he wouldn't even be smart enough to like murder them and get away with it.
The police also aren't very smart if they couldn't piece 2 and 2 together. I feel like that you'd be the immediate suspects. Like, what? Your whole family died and you inherited the money?
Like, immediately, an immediate person of interest.
Yeah. But,
immediate.
Yeah, no, clearly my favorite part of this whole series is the angel. Because she's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I kind of just want her. Like, I will say it's a little refreshing that like the main character isn't like a straight up like crazy person who's like, oh, okay, I guess they're just killing everyone.
Yeah, I like that he's not insane, but I wish he was a little bit smarter.
That is, I mean, like, he's a proper teenage kid. Like, he's like, hey, even though I've been beaten on my whole life, I'm not like, you know.
He reminds me of like, all right, so because this is the guy who did Death Note, so I'm like looking for more of like a Lelouch type of character. But I'm getting Shiro, you know? Like, I'm gonna go to school without my angel here, and I'm just gonna do my own. Nobody's gonna notice me. We're like,
okay, so in theory, that wasn't a bad idea.
It wasn't, but he's totally unprepared for any situation. He's just like, I'm gonna live a normal life here with my superpowers.
Yeah, I would say a lot of it's just bad luck on his part. Like, really, an angel goes to his school. I mean, you know, from outsiders looking in who are anime watchers, we would know that this is just bound to happen. But in his reality, what are the chances? That's what I'm saying.
Like, Light and Lelouch would have been all over this. They'd be like, yo, there's another angel. How many angels are in Japan? Not to say you got to tell me where the angels are. Like, you have to... he would have some kind of plan, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like if this was me, I would at least have some kind of plan. Even if I'm not the smartest cookie in the box, I'd be like, maybe I should stay home and not go out for a minute.
I think I would still go out, but I wouldn't tell her homegirl to stay home. I'd just be like, stay close.
Stay out of sight. Yeah, like hide in the roofs of the buildings or whatever.
Exactly. Like, stay close. Also, what can you do for me? Can we communicate telepathically? Can you touch other people? No, questions. But then again, we're older and smarter. Yeah. Listen, as long as someone gives me the crazy, I'm fine.
Yeah. Also, I'm kind of conflicted. Well, I'm not conflicted, but I find it interesting that she genuinely seems to be sincere in her craziness. Like, she's not like
I feel like
faking
she's it. Yeah, no, she's literally just like, hey, I actually just want you to be happy, but also I'm crazy. It's like, you know, but without like the sexual desire.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to fuck you. I just want you to be happy.
I want you to be happy.
I'm your guardian angel.
So let's kill everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is the fastest way to get what you want. And she's like, wow, you're so smart. I didn't think you could just make him confess himself to the cops.
Her immediate thing was
also, I didn't know that would mean that he would get his money back either. I mean, I guess
that's awfully convenient too, but yeah, whatever, sure.
Yeah, I didn't think that's how that worked. That the money would just go back to him.
Japan is really lax with inheritance laws.
Right.
Like, people just out here transferring their bank accounts left and right.
Right, like, I'm pretty sure in here that would take like a couple of months. But yeah, because listen, baby, if I didn't know that I could just simply get my money back from, you know, having him confess, it would have been like, okay, so the way I'm like, I don't really want to get myself dirty. Like, I don't get my hands dirty with murder. But it's still fuck them kids. So how about this? We just, you know, shoot the dad with the arrow and make him kill his kids and then kill himself and call it a day.
Fair enough.
I
That
mean,
works too.
I mean, listen, those kids are terrible to him. Like, they can also
Yeah,
go.
they're also really bad.
They can also go, even though I kind of would feel bad about killing them. But
I do hope that they have more. Like I want them to go more in the Future Diary route, where all the different god candidates have like really, and I think they are, because Homeboy Common Rider dude is straight out of Future Diary. So like I want every character to have like a really unique gimmick and personality. Like I'm waiting for them. There has to be one character who just uses the red arrows to have like a bunch of bodyguards or something, you know? Or like I use the red arrows on all the hitmen here, so I have 14 hitmen working for me.
Oh my god, yeah, there's someone from the Yakuza.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. What if there's like a Yakuza boss or something?
I mean, he already has the guards guarding him.
Yeah, what if he like used the arrows on like other Yakuza bosses? So now he has like consolidated all the Yakuzas or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, at least I hope he'll be a little more subtle than Mr. Rodriguez.
Mr. Rodriguez was like, he had his angel on TV with him.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't know that. Oh, no, he did know. He just didn't care.
Yeah, no, he just wanted to.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind that these are all people who like were like giving up on life / suicidal.
Yeah, true.
So he was just, I guess he couldn't handle the turn in his life and made some very gross yet poor decisions. It's like, I want to feel bad that he's dead, but I don't.
Yeah, no. If anyone had to die, I'm glad it was him.
Yeah, 100%. Even if I haven't met the other characters.
Yeah. I say now before we meet the other, 11 characters in the show.
Yeah, using his powers to, make girls have sex with him. Gross. So, yeah. That's it for Platinum. And unless you have anything else to add?
Nope.
All right, cool. Let's move on to Mieruko-chan. Episode 3.
Yes. The Art of Ass Eating by Hana.
And she really said in 4K, wow, it really does taste like a butt.
Yeah, they really went hard with
And then she's like, I don't know what butt tastes like. And I'm just like, wait, can we go back? I'm like, did I read that correctly?
I thought it was like fan sub type of thing. Like, are they joking right now? No, this is real.
I'm just saying the way it just lines up with our conversation on Saturday.
Yo, for real.
It was the timing is too. It's
damn,
too that
we should have had Hana on that.
Right, exactly. So she could really, tell us what's what.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Hana being confirmed ass eater. Live your best life.
This means all the dojins are going to be centered around one thing for Hana. Got it.
Yes, just her eating booty.
Mm-hmm.
Do they do that often?
Not really, surprisingly enough. I don't see many dojins where it's just like someone getting their ass eaten.
Interesting.
And when they do it, it's more of like a domination. Like there'll be like a big fat hairy dude or some shit, and yeah, you my asshole. Like that type of stuff.
Yeah,
like humiliation style, not sexy dude getting that.
Damn. I mean, whoever likes that, definitely
do you.
But it could be romantic.
It could be, but I liked in my mind, Hana is only doing it with her I don't know, consenting partner in a purely romantic setting.
Yes, her significant other, how pure she is.
Yeah, she's pure. I want to make her the purest ass eater there is, all right?
Is that why all the ghosts are drawn to her? Even from the grave, they learned of her abilities. That she has a furious aura. Mm-hmm. The aura of a true ass eater.
Speaking of which, this episode gave a lot of information about the various stuff going on in the world and the way the ghosts interact with each other and stuff. I found it interesting because this episode did a lot of show not tell, where a lot of the ghosts, first off, they have very varying power levels. So like some of the ghosts are really strong, some of the ghosts are just bitches.
Whatever. Not bitches.
Like when Miko's walking through the alley and she's like holding up her prayer beads and like, oh yeah, I can fuck all these ghosts up, and then she runs into that one ghost and her
and
beads
he's like, then
beads
he
pop.
makes a noise and it just blows up.
Yeah. And a lot of the ghosts in this episode are like intelligent and have an agenda, as opposed to like the other random ghosts that just show up and they're just like whatever. They're barely able to talk and they're just like chilling there and haunting people.
Yeah, like the ghost on the bus.
That was fucking creepy.
That was creepy. That was actually creepy.
Like imagine that, and like the ghost got off at her stop and was waiting for her at the bus stop.
And she was like, nope.
Pass. I like that too. She outsmarted a lot of the ghosts in these episodes. In this episode,
yeah. I mean, thankfully they're not that smart.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I'm mad it took us to episode 3 to establish that she can just walk through them.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, girl, you don't just walk through these ghosts and keep it moving.
I wonder what she sees when she walks. Like, does she see the inside of the ghost, or is it just like emptiness?
The way I close my eyes every time. Every time.
I feel like the ghost would know then. The ghost would be like, why are your eyes closed while you're walking through me?
They can't see my eyes closed when I'm inside them.
I don't know what they see. What if the one of the ghosts has like eyes inside of their stomach or some shit?
Oh, well.
And then you're fucked.
No, you know you do? You yawn. Yawn. Like, nope, they're going to assume that you're tired.
Good point. You should be Miko. You got this on lock.
I don't want to.
All right, you be Miko and I be Hana. Let's do it.
No. I mean, I know you're dying to be an ass eater just like Hana. But...
Listen, if I had to choose, continue our conversation from Saturday. If I had to choose between seeing ghosts and eating ass.
Listen, I'm already doing one of those things. I'm happy doing it. Leave me alone. But speaking of things that confirmed, we also are introduced to this older woman who first is we assume is a scam artist because she's actually being a scam artist. But then later on, she's like, ooh, I also can see, but instead of me trying to con them, they actually try to help this girl. Even though I thought, for some reason, when I saw the alleyway shot in the last part of the anime, I could assume, like in my mind, that like they just killed the grandma.
That would have been extraordinarily dark.
That would have been, because like, you saw us too. Like, yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. The way I'd be like, Hana, it's not that we can't be friends. It's just.
Oh yeah, that was the other interesting part, that Hana actually attracts the ghost because of her aura too. So it's like, it just makes Miko's problem worse. And it explains a lot. It explains why there's so many ghosts in the school, specifically around Hana. Yeah.
Speaking of people who attract ghosts, she's not the only one. In the beginning, the jilted ghost lover that was around the dude.
Oh yeah.
And for Mieruko, she was just trying to mind her business. Then she saw the ghost, so then he was looking at her. And the ghost saw him looking at her, and she's like, yo, you trying to get with my man? And then she did a very smart move where she's just like, and to be honest, that's exactly what I would have done, and I would have been nothing but the truth. I'm like, wow, look at these guys that I'm not into. Wow. Listen, the way I would pretend to be a whole racist just to get a ghost off my back.
Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was gonna be that she was gonna hit on Hana or something, like trying to be a lesbian.
No, I just imagine, like, I just seen this like really like fine black guy from across the bar, and then this ghost comes and he's like, "You're looking at my man." I'm just like, wow, wow, look at this white man. I just love the way he the way he's all pasty looking and shit.
I love the button-up shirt.
What I love that he will always pass the paper bag rule. I can't wait to have my mixed babies with him. I hope they are so much lighter than me.
It's like, all right, you're safe. I like that at the little
make America great again.
Pull out the manga hat, like
right, exactly.
I like that the ending twist was just like that little segment was like the other girl shows up and she also has like even more like jilted lover ghost following her too, so it's just like, oh, they're both gonna fuck with each other.
Yeah. And that girl had so many more.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy. I like that Miko can like kind of get a read on people's personalities by seeing the ghost around them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, so it's definitely gotten more interesting than I gave it credit for.
Yeah, hopefully it keeps going on this track and like keeps building up.
Absolutely. All right, that's it for our weekly reviews. For our filler arc today, it's just a request, a request for Oni. Oni, I would just like for you, for once in your life, to not go apeshit crazy panic before something bad happens. Because you always do this. And you know what I'm specifically talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's right, guys. I'm talking about FGO. What? First of all, for everyone watching, like, no, this is completely nothing serious. Like, what the fuck would I do that?
Are you talking about my roles?
Yes, I'm talking about your roles.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was calm and collected the entire time.
You literally lost your shit when you got Lobo. like you were like that was like a mini trigger. You were like, I'm banning everyone. Who's getting the ban? Who's getting the ban? Meanwhile, I'm thinking you spent like how many packs did that take?
What, for the Lobo? Or for everything?
For everything.
400-ish quartz, so 1 pack. Because I already had 200 saved.
So like, what are we doing here? Like, what was the reason?
Listen, the Lobo spook was bullshit. All right.
Yes, I know.
Who rolls Lobo?
I know. The way I've gotten a Lobo spook like 50
on an Avenger banner with an Avenger right up, like that is the worst spook easily. The only thing worse is if like you're rolling for like a ruler and you get Jean or something,
or if you get Achilles. Or you roll for Achilles and you get Marie Antoinette. ... Yeah, no. I'm thinking, oh, you saved. I was like, oh man, he probably must have rolled a lot get to this point. Yada yada yada. Meanwhile, I didn't even look at the time that you were streaming, so that should have told me everything. Listen, I'm speaking for the people when I say.
The people don't need
to
speak for them. Nah, the people were going wild with the
Listen,
Lobo.
The people said meaner things than what I'm saying.
They're salty and mad.
I would never go that far and being like, oh my god, F you, whatever. Yes. Is it because recently I've been very lucky this year? Yes, but I'm also terrified that my luck is gonna run out.
Listen, chat likes when you're lucky. They despise my luck, all right?
Because I've actually suffered. I'm like you.
Oh,
like,
please.
The majority of your rolling career in FGO has been a smashing success. Like,
I won't disagree.
The percentage, like a ridiculous success.
But you also have ridiculous luck when it comes to rolling as well. So don't pretend to be
this year. This year. Before it would be very even, a very 50. There are a lot of times where I was successful. There are a lot of times where it was pain. This year, I will say, which is why I'm terrified. Because I'm like, I feel like in my mind, I'm like, there can't be two. We both can't be GA reviews and both have ridiculous
have
luck. My Genshin rolls are like, they terrify me. They terrify me.
Well, that's what you get. You get the Genshin luck. I don't have any Genshin luck.
I mean, you have C6 Mona already.
Well,
I think
that's from various banners. That's from Spooks. Mona likes to spook me, all right?
I wish Mona would spook me. I wish I get C6 Mona so I can make her a DPS.
By the way, I just finished our artifact set, so now I got her to like, was it 60 crit rate and 120 crit damage? So now she's even more of a DPS. I'm min-maxing my artifacts.
125 crit rate, that's cute. I mean, crit damage, that's cute.
Listen, she's a sub DPS. She's not literally Ayaka who has like 250.
Yes. You see how that works? Sub DPS, not actual DPS.
She's my DPS, right?
Which is why I've been trying to tell you.
All right.
But no. If you like that, good for you. Just make sure you have enemies that can beat shields, enemies that don't care about your element, which are a lot of.
I mean, my main team is Mona. What's her name? Ball. No, Mona, Ball, Hutao, and Chi-Chi.
Mona, Ball, Hutao, Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
Why Chi-Chi?
Why not Chi-Chi? She's my best healer. I don't like Diona that much, to be honest. I don't like shields. Shields annoy me. Too much micromanaging.
I know, but like, she's better.
I agree to disagree.
She's just, no, I mean,
I don't like micromanaging shields.
What's micromanaging? You just
like I have to constantly make sure the shield is up. You
don't have to micromanage it. First of all, I use her shield so she gets her burst, which I mean, yes, C01 Chi-Chi is obviously better than C0 Diona, but
I have C6 Diona and like C3 Chi-Chi. Listen, Diona's on my other teams. She's on my. I have a team with Ayaka, Diona, and.
Oh yeah, I also have my team with Ayaka.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chi-Chi has, her very glaring weaknesses. That's why I'm just like,
I'll take it. I want my zombie Loli that heals.
I know.
Well, that's the good thing about Genshin is I can't even like.
Wait, hold on. Now you choosing one Loli over the other.
Listen, it's hard. Like, and I like Diona better, is like design wise, but I don't know. I just don't like shields. And I don't know why Genshin likes to make it so that the healers that just heal you straight up suck for a lot of it. Like Chi-Chi's hard, not as good as Diona. Kokomi's not as good as Diona. I don't know.
I mean, I can't speak on Kokomi. And the only reason why Diona is better than Chi-Chi is because Chi-Chi just does healing. Diona is like, you got shield, I got you. You got heals, I got you. You got 200 elemental mastery, I got you. Like that's a lot of mastery.
Yeah, she's fine.
I mean, I guess if you like it, I love it.
I like how off track this topic has went, but
I mean, it was supposed to be a stupid topic to begin with, so that's why I don't give a shit. But either way, yes, you don't actually have a reason to go berserk before you go berserk.
Listen, either way, I will never see another Lobo in my life, so it's fine.
Like, you never know. You never know. Wait, not Chi-Chi being ranked S. Is she ranked S? Why
Chi-Chi's good. Chi-Chi's like a really good healer. And she can heal off character, so you can like swap to someone else.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I just hate that you have that, like, there's a lot of bosses now, especially the bosses. Like, I couldn't bring Chi-Chi to like a boss fight because she's like a tiny little loli that needs to hit things to heal.
It's not even that much. Like my Chi-Chi has no artifacts.
Everyone just teleports.
My Chi-Chi has no artifacts, and she still heals everyone's HP all the way up immediately. Like,
What do you mean she has no artifact? Like you don't like
She
literally
has literally no artifacts equipped.
and you still use her in the party?
And I still use her in the party, and she still heals everyone to max HP when they're red.
I mean,
Swap in,
okay.
press Y, party's maxed healed. There you go.
Oh, so just the burst. Got it.
Just the rest. Or you could use her skill and then like heal yourself up afterwards.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. But yes. Just like I said, just don't freak out. And also chat, I'm so sorry that I was there. I'm definitely became your good luck.
You gave me Napoleon.
And I literally, but I also gave you Sage Istar. Like, I literally came in and you got her like a minute later. I was like,
Fine. Fuck. You're like the monkey's paw.
So yes, you got C50 Jane, yeah. MP2 Ishtar, MP3 Napoleon.
Yeah. I think he's either MP2 or MP3.
MP2 or MP3. Yeah, so ... I'm still waiting for my... Wait, did I get MP2? I think I rolled them.
It's sad because I'm never going to use Napoleon.
So. Ironically, I think everyone's gotten an extra Napoleon. And then everyone just blames it on me.
Yeah, because you show up and give everyone Napoleons. It's your curse.
Can my curse work on myself? Can I look in the mirror and I'm just woo?
Yeah, okay, just look in the mirror while you're rolling.
Yes, if you look in the mirror and say Napoleon, like he'll appear in the gotcha. Or Candyman will still show up and kill you. Who knows? All right. I think I made my point.
Yes.
And with that being said, it is time to end the podcast. Only if you be so kind and take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode of the G&A podcast, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on Discord. You can also support us on Patreon or by becoming a channel member, like all these lovely people on screen right now, and get yourself some awesome benefits. Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Just a quick heads up. We will be doing another giveaway that will be sponsored by Loot Cakes. Yes. So keep an eye out for that. Especially if you want to win, because who likes free money? I do.
Free money. And with that said, until next time, this has been Sobroni and
Drooby Doo.
And we'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Bye.